أي منقلب ينقلبون.
They are recognized by many experts as sort of the A-team of terrorists, of Muslim terrorist organizations.
This former American intelligence officer is talking about Hezbollah, the Shia terrorist group.
They certainly had their successes of big ticket bombings,
including the U.S. Embassy in Beirut and the Israeli Embassy in Argentina. But now they are active much closer to San Diego.
We're looking at least 15 to 20 years that Hezbollah has been setting up shop in Mexico.
But since 9/11, U.S. policy is focused on another terrorist group, Al-Qaeda, and its offshoots.
They're more shooters than they are thinkers. It's a lot of muscles and a lot of muscle and courage and desire, but not a lot of training.
Hezbollah, he says, is far more advanced.
Their operators are more akin to the foreign intelligence officers, like the Russians or the Chinese or the Cubans. I consider Hezbollah much more dangerous in that sense, because I think they're more strategic thinking. They're thinking more long term.
Hezbollah has operated in South America for decades, then Central America, along with their sometime rival, sometime ally, Hamas, and now blending into Shia Muslim communities in Mexico, including Tijuana. Other pockets along the Mexican-U.S. border remain largely unidentified as U.S. intelligence agencies are focused on the drug trade.
They've had that clandestine training on how to live in a foreign hostile territory.
Tracked by this agent who has spent years under deep cover in Mexico. He says this terrorist organization is partnering with drug organizations. Which ones isn't clear at this time, but they receive cartel cash and protection in exchange for Hezbollah expertise.
From money laundering to training, explosives training, firearms training.
For example, he tracked, along with Mexican intelligence, 2 Hezbollah operatives in safe houses in Tijuana and Durango.
Confirmed participation of narcos, of cartel members that were coming and going from the house, as well as other Hezbollah individuals that were living there and operating out of there.
Then there are the tunnels the cartels have built from here in Mexico crossing into the United States. They've become much more sophisticated, a learned skill the former agent says points to Hezbollah's involvement.
I would say that some very knowledgeable tunnel builders have been helping the cartels. And where are the knowledgeable tunnel builders? Well, certainly in the Middle East.
So why have we not heard more about this terrorist organization's activities so close to home?
If they really wanted to start blowing stuff up, they could do it.
The organization sees the U.S. as its cash cow with illegal drug and immigration operations, and many senior Hezbollah leaders are wealthy businessmen.
The money that they're sending back to Lebanon is too important right now to jeopardize those operations.
He says the real concern is their long-term goal, radicalizing Muslim communities.
They're focusing on developing, on infiltrating communities within North America,